filled with friends missing VHS videotape repeating.
Welcome back, everyone. I got another haul video for today. This is a mixture of stuff I got from City Thrift, where I work, and City Thrift, where I work. First off, I found these cool little things. This is like a, not like an incense thing, but it has like these little pouches of like scent stuff in the inside. It's an owl. At the new apartment I'm getting, my daughter and I are going to have like a really kind of horror movie / owl theme. We have a lot of owl stuff due to our love of Twin Peaks. But then my daughter also has a thing for llamas, so I got this llama bank. Her and her mom used to have llama pajama parties where they dress up as llamas in like llama pajamas and watch, I don't know, they're weird. And I showed her the movie Llamageddon, which if you haven't seen it, go to Prime Video, check out a movie called Llamageddon. So I got those at City Thrift. Thought they were fun. And this came from Amazon, so I might as well show this off, but this is the new release. I can't really see it. Hold on, let's see if I can do that. It's a 2022. It's from a band called The Sound of Animals Fighting, which is sort of a super group. It's got a bunch of different guys from different bands come together and do releases every once in a while. This is the first release they've had since like 2008, because they had the Tiger and the Duke EP in like 0405. Then they did a reissue of that in like 06, 07, when they did another did a full-length album called Love of the Lord Has Left Us, and they did a full-length album called The Ocean of the Sun in like 2008, and this is the first thing they've done since then. But it has a mixture of like Circus Survive, has most of the R Expanded, it has Rich Balling, he used to be an R Expanded, bunch of dudes. So that came, I pre-ordered that, and that just came last week. I haven't listened to, well, I've heard the main track off because it's online. You're going through, all the hauls of stuff coming into the City Thrift job. I just decided to get a few VHSs. So I got this foil holographic-ish copy of Men in Black, which I have one of Men in Black, but I'm not sure if it's the shiny chromium-ish one or not. So I decided to pick that up. Christmas Across America, which I just think would be something interesting for the RIP channel. Bridgestone Production Group, I have a couple others of theirs. So that fits in with that series. Which I was just going to rip the other ones and ditch them, but now since I have a couple different ones that match, I picked up another copy of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. It's another one of the Columbia RCAs. Anytime I come across these, I'm just going to buy them used really cheap with my discount from City Thrift and put together like a lot of like 10 of them and sell them on eBay. I'll make a little bit of money, but not a lot. I got this 2-tape set of Diane Cannon and Ginny's War. I don't know anything about this, but it's the Columbia TriStar from 1992 maybe, 82, I don't know. Then I got a brand new inbox, sealed, still with a Walmart sticker on it. Has the watermark at the bottom of the American President. Never seen this movie, but it was written by Aaron Sorkin, directed by Rob Reiner, so I figure it's worth a watch. I'm a big fan of The West Wing, and writing that movie is kind of what led to The West Wing. Bob Uecker's Fun Moments in Sports, front row video from 1990. It's an old Paramount copy of Witness. Old Paramount copy of Donovan's Reef. The CBS Fox Video tagged Rogers and Hammerstein collection VHS of The King and I. So there's a couple of these I've been seeing lately, so I might have to start picking those up too. With CBS Fox Video tag on the side I had to get. Mondrian, academic entertainment video, documentary about an artist, I believe. Yeah, just thought that was neat. Then I had a dude come in at City Thrift and dump off like a big box full of DVDs, and I started thinking again I might rebuild my Plex one more time and just start ripping DVDs and just keep DVDs, since Not as good a quality, but the file sizes are smaller. Plus, most of the time I stream them to my phone to a TV, so I don't need the full quality. And once I get to the new apartment, I can have all my Blu-rays and everything on the shelves. So if I want to watch the Blu-rays, I'll just pop in the Blu-rays. That way I can stop wasting hard drive space and all that on storage. So first thing I did was go to the DVD section of City Thrift and go through everything on the shelves that's already out for purchase and went through those. And then I kept a stack in the back of my stuff that I want to get that I'll buy probably next week. I'm going to let it sit there all week. When I go back in the weekend, I'll decide whether or not I want it. I'm trying to not be so impulsive. But I found She's All That on DVD. I just got the VHS of this last week. I intend to get some stuff signed by Rachel Lee Cook at Planet Comic Con here in Kansas City. I got the Red Dawn remake. Got Mimic widescreen version and Mimic 2. Never actually seen either one of those, but they're together on the shelf, so I figured, what the hell. Then Street Nightmare, or Nightmare Street, excuse me. Thomas Gibson and Sherilyn Fenn from Twin Peaks. I don't know anybody else. That just seemed interesting. Red House. Know nothing about this either, but it just seemed interesting. I got this. Appears to be an unopened copy of Soul Cinema Black Caesar. Directed by Larry Cohen. Fred Williamson's in it. Then I got the Fox Video Classics version of The Thin Red Line, which I saw this in theater, and I don't think I've ever watched it since, but I do remember liking it. I actually need to check these, make sure the discs are inside, because this next one I'm about to show you, I opened it up and the disc wasn't in there, but then the disc just happened to be sitting on the shelf just randomly. But I found this copy of 24-Hour Party People, and it's actually a for your consideration, like Oscar version or Golden Globes or something version of it. So I picked that up. So this is going to be the start of my recollecting DVDs. They're $1.99 in my place. I get 25% off, but if I wait till like a day where all media is 50% off, then I can get them all for $1, and then maybe get my employee discount on top of that. But so yeah, years ago, I probably told the story before. Most of my DVDs, I took the discs out and tossed all the cases, except for like the really big, important box sets, like the Clerks 10 box set, the Dawn of the Dead 4-disc box set, Suspiria 3-disc thing. So I still have some of those. My Straw Dogs Criterion. But everything else, I ditched the cases and just kept the discs, and then I've ripped the discs to Plex. But I mean, if I can get them really cheap, 75 cents on the dollar, or even $1.25, if I buy like 50 DVDs for like $50, I mean, back in the day, 2 DVDs would have cost you $50. So we'll see what all I find. So I'll probably slowly incorporate it into this, but this is one weekend's worth of stuff from City Thrift where I work. I'm sure in a couple weeks you'll see a big box of DVDs come through that I'll go through. And let me know if you guys are enjoying the DVD and non-VHS content as well, for those of you who watch this on the VHS Inspector channel. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.